Hey guys, so I'm just going to go over the highest leverage question in the warm-up that you guys just did, which is question number 1. So I have it pulled up here, and you can see that I've highlighted 2 of the keywords within this question, and those keywords were retina and discolored. So I want you guys to think about what background knowledge do I have about those keywords? Well, the first thing that jumps out to me is discolored, and I know that when something is discolored in your vision, then that means that the person probably struggles from color blindness, which is due to a damaged retina. So now let's think about the retina. There is some stuff that we learned in a couple lessons ago about the actual retina, which is the back layer of the eye. And I also know that it has 2 cells. And those cells are called what? If you said rods and cones, then you're on the right track. Now, rods and cones, they each had a really different job. And when I look at my answer choices, I can see that that's the biggest difference that I need to decide first in order to eliminate an answer. Is color blindness due to a problem with my rod cells, or is it due to a problem with my cone cells? So now let's talk about rods first. What do my rod cells in my retina do? If you said detect dim lighting, then you are correct. That means that they allow us to see in the dark. What about my cone cells? What do my cone cells do? Cone cells detect colors. If you said color, then you are correct. So looking at this in my background knowledge, immediately I can cross out 2 answer choices. What answer choices can I cross out based on my background knowledge? If you said answer choice A and answer choice D, then you are correct. I can cross those out because they're talking about rod cells. This person isn't having trouble seeing in the dark, they're having trouble seeing color. So I'm dealing with cone cells. Now let's look at B and C. The next difference between B and C is that B says that they're only missing certain cone cells, and C says that they're missing all 3. Well, I know that there are 3 types of cone cells. What cone cells do I have? If you said blue, green, and red, then you are correct. Because when blue, green, and red light waves overlap, then it can make any color within the rainbow. So now I need to look at the image. Based on the image, are they missing all of their cone cells or only some of their cone cells? Well, when I look at this image, I have to ask myself, do they see completely in black and white, or do they still see some color? What do you guys think? It looks like they still see in color, so they don't see all of the colors, like, they're definitely not seeing the red tomato, so maybe their red cones are damaged or missing, and that's why they can't see that color. However, they do see some of the other colors, and they see some of the greens that are in there, so maybe they do have some of their cones in their retina. So using that information, I can eliminate answer choice C because the image is not completely black and white. Therefore, there are some cone cells that person B has. They're just missing some of the colored cone cells because they can't see certain wavelengths of light.